Hello everyone, this is Pawfect and welcome back to my Jojo Mart Stardew Valley playthrough series. While the last video was sort of rendering and all that sort of stuff, I checked in this game this day today, so I sort of know a little bit what's happening today, but I did it just to check a couple of things. The main one was how much gold it actually costs to get a Jojo Mart membership. Now, for those of you that actually know, it is expensive. It is a grand total of 5,000 gold. Now, I don't have 5,000 gold, and I don't really want to spend 5,000 gold this early on in the game. So, I don't think I'm going to get it until probably like mid 20th of September, something like that. We can get Robin's axe. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something that we're not really going to be focusing on anytime soon. I am tossing up, however, whether or not I want to upgrade this pick. So the reason that I'm not entirely sure is because on the 15th we're going to want to buy as many strawberry seeds as we can. And I want to try to get at least 50. Now, if I sell all that, I'll probably have enough for 50. Now, these all should come and finish by then. So, you know what? I think I'm going to upgrade this pick. I think I'm going to do it. So, let's grab 5 copper bars. Now, we're also going to go to Clint's and Gunther's. So, we're going to grab all this stuff. Missing something. No, I think... Oh, we need a quartz, an earth crystal... And all of a sudden, our inventory that was pretty good previously is now just completely disappeared. That'll do. Okay, let's head down. First, let's check for spring onions, all that sort of stuff. We're going to check for some forage items. The other thing that I was thinking is I think on the 15th, salmon berries come. And I think if you're either level 4 or 5 in foraging, you get 2 from a bush instead of 1. So I might even consider spending the next couple of days chopping down trees and that sort of stuff, just to try to get my forage item level up as quickly as possible, so that when the salmon berries come along, we'll be able to get 2 from each bush rather than 1. And I think that'll be good. I think once we've got a day or 2 of salmon berries, we're not going to need to worry about food. And we found Robin's axe, so we'll be able to return that back. I'm just trying to think, by the time we upgrade this pick, which will cost 5 bars and 2,000 gold, and we sell all this, we're probably going to be back up to about 3,000. We are going to need to spend some of that on seeds, however, but I think we're still going to have plenty for when the strawberries actually come from the festival. So we're going to go down and check by... Actually, you know what? I wanted some inventory space. Let's just sell all these, just to clear up some inventory space, because these geodes will make quite a lot. It's locked. 9 AM. Okay, well, let's just have a quick look up here then. Just to see if there's any forage item that we could grab. Nope. Okay, back to Pierre's. A little bit of wasted time there, but not too bad. I really like to optimize as much as I can, so even just that little wasted time, it's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Right, so how much we got? Yeah, so we're up to 5,600. Now, while we're here, we are going to buy some seeds. Now, I think we're going to go for cauliflower seeds now, because nothing that we plan is going to happen in time for the festival. Now, I don't want to buy too many. I think I'll just go 20, because I still want to have some gold for those strawberries on the 15th. And it's quite a round number at the moment. So next we're going to check down for more forage items down by the rock pools, and it always seems to be when it rains for me that I get more items in the rock pools. I don't know if that's actually a mechanic or that's just luck, but I always like to check down there when it's raining. And it looks like there's already some urchins, so this is good. And gold urchins, even better. Gold urchin, coral. So that's a decent amount of gold, I think. So yeah, and once we've done all this and we've sorted out all these geodes, I think I'm going to go back to the farm and clear up some more wood. And we might actually get some more field snacks while doing that. And we are going to upgrade this pick so we can get down the iron levels quicker. 240, geez, that's heaps. So that was about nearly 500 gold there, just from, well, 480 because we're on 4,000. Just from that small little rock pools, so that's really good. If we can get back up to 5,000 gold by the 15th of the month, I think that'll be perfect. I think we should. We're going to get some extra kale, I think, before then, and we'll be getting a little bit of gold here and there as well. So before we upgrade our tool for Clint, we're going to process all these geodes first, because we can't do that when he's upgrading our tool. Hopefully we get like a fair chunk of like coal with this as well. I do like to get coal. We're getting quite a lot of just stone and not very useful items though. That's another one of those. We'll probably just sell one of those. Dwarf. Okay, we've got 5 left. Are we going to have enough inventory space? I'm going to say no, because that's it there. Now, I think one of the rewards from here can be extra cauliflower seeds, so we might actually even get that, because we've already got a few. So donate, a new reward. We're probably going to get another new reward actually as well. Yep, another reward. And still going. So we've actually got quite a fair bit of artifacts there. So what are our rewards? Oh, melon seeds as well. We obviously can't use those till summer, but I mean, still not too bad. Alright, so let's finish off all the last geodes before we upgrade our pick. A little bit of iron, that's not bad at all. I don't know what that one is. That's jamborite. Oh, well, we haven't got any coal. We've got a little bit of stone, which is not really that useful, but that's okay. Now let's upgrade our pickaxe. So we won't be able to go to the mine for a few days. That's okay. Actually, I think last season I upgraded my pickaxe around the time that it was Salmonberry Day, so that was probably a better idea now that I think about it, but that's okay. We've still got plenty of time to do other things, and plenty of other things that we need to do. So I am going to try to get some more leeks, because I think we've got all of these daffodils and all these other forage items. We just need leeks. So I'm going to have a quick look up and around the farm before we go back to our farm and chop down some trees. We'll use the energy bar really quickly, so I'm not really that worried about how much energy we've got and not using it all up in a day, because I do like to utilize all that energy where we can. I'm just going to have a quick look, because we might be able to grab a leek, and if we can get more seeds, that's just going to boost us up to that 5,000 gold again much sooner. But I think our focus on gold wise for the next few days is we might get a few extra seeds, we might not, but for the most part we are just going to be saving gold just so we can get more when the strawberries come out. Okay, so, and we're going to have to keep getting our copper. You know what, let's just grab a fair chunk of it. That'll do. In fact, that needs to move though. Let's put all those away. We probably should have gone and seen Robin. Yep, so that's all good. We need to grab our fertilizer, however. And let's put our copper back up there. So let's fertilize this whole area, because for cauliflowers we definitely want fertilizer. Fertilizer works better the more gold an item actually sells for, because it's a multiplier. So if you've got an item like parsnip that sells for like 40 and might multiply it back up to 60 or something, add an extra 50%. But if these sell for 200 or something, then it's going to add an extra 100 per item. So I always like to use fertilizer on the higher gold items. We are going to need some extra coal. But let's grab our axe and let's go chopping down some trees. And every now and then we'll come back and check this here. Actually, speaking of which, I think we might actually make some tappers as well. Actually, what is the recipe for tappers? 2 bars. How many bars have we got? Okay, we might make a couple. When that's done, and I think it just finished then. I don't want to be running backwards and forwards, but I just want to make a couple of tappers, and I want to put them on some oak trees. Because we want to get oak resin as soon as possible. So where's an oak tree? There's an oak tree, and there's an oak tree. We will relocate these later, but for the moment I just like the ones nice and close. Alright, and now let's chop down some trees. So I actually didn't check which seeds we need, but I think we need just a bit of everything, so I'm just going to chop down a bit of everything. So I'm doing this, one, because we need wood, and we need wood also because eventually I want to get a chicken coop. But I also want to get the forage levels before salmonberry day, because then it should double the amount of salmon berries we get, which, you know, is definitely a good thing. I apologise if you can hear in the background my cat. She's just running around after this little green toy she has. She's just had food, so sometimes after she's just eaten, she just goes crazy. Alright, so we've got 3 maple, 2 acorn. And let's grab these 2. There's another one up there that I want to get. Yep. I really do like these field snacks, and they are going to provide much more energy the lower we go in the mine, and it's also going to be reasonable health for when we're down the mine as well. There's a few extra seeds dotted around. We might have to chop down a few more maple trees, I think. So I guess the other benefit of going the Jojo Mart route is we don't need to worry too much about when we get particular items. So in the other one, I really wanted to rush to get a fruit tree for summer, because you need fruit trees for one of the community center bundles. Now with this, I don't need to worry about the community center bundle, so I can aim to try to optimize my gold as best I can, and when I sell it, and actually buy the things I want to get just from a gold perspective, rather than trying to get items that I need for the community center bundles. But that being said, you know, it does sort of take away from the fun of it. Like, I did enjoy going through and going from X bundle to Y bundle, and, you know, making sure I've got all the things that I need to get. But it's okay, this is just going to be a bit of a different experience. And I'm just going to have to make it up a little bit more as I go, because the community center bundles sort of give you that next task. You can sort of jump from one task to the next based on those bundles, whereas if you don't actually have any community center bundles, you're sort of just going, alright, I'm going to get more gold, so do I go mining, do I go fishing, I'm just going to plant more plants, when do I buy a coop now? Like, it is going to be a little bit different for me. Now, I don't really want to use any more energy, especially if it's from field snacks. Actually, I might be able to use these, but I'm thinking I might do a loop of... Actually, no, we'll eat the spring onions. I've changed my mind. We are going to eat the spring onions. So what do we got? Let's put... I really would like to put that there. Actually, if I go organized, yep, they are going to go next to each other. Perfect. And the sap's also actually pretty good for extra fertilizer, so that's not too bad at all. Why do I have this sword? I didn't mean to grab that sword. Probably should have grabbed the other ones as well, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we are just going to chop things down. We want to try to get as much forage levels as I can. And chopping down trees is actually not a bad way of doing that. I'm just a little bit worried that we might actually run out of maple though. I was just sort of looking around. We've got a lot of pine trees around. We don't have a whole lot of maple trees. Starting to get our bars back up. Let's eat this white algae. And actually no, let's grab that. And let's eat some more spring onions. So I think we are going to do a fair bit of chopping today. We also need the wood for a coop and a barn and all that sort of stuff later. So it's actually not such a bad thing to be chopping down wood. We are going to need to do it at some point, and if we're doing it with an intent to sort of tick the box of also being able to get 2 salmon berries, it's always better to, if you can do a task that achieves 2 outcomes rather than 1, or if timing wise it achieves 2 outcomes, it's best to do it when it suits and is able to do that. So for instance, we have to chop down trees so that we can get a barn and a coop. You know, it doesn't give us a whole lot of gold, so if we needed gold, we'd probably have to do something else. But considering we need to do this at some point, and we are also going to be getting as many salmon berries as we can soon, now is actually not a bad time to be doing it. And there are some worms there. So, tell you what, we've got a lot of clay from these worms, probably more so than normal, I think. Although we didn't have a whole lot of luck in my last series either, I don't think. I think I'm just going to use all this energy that we've got now and not eat any more items, and that'll probably do from how many trees I'm chopping down. We are definitely going to run out of oak, so I think we're going to have to chop down trees off our farm soon. And then collect some seeds from off the farm, I think, so we can come back and replant some acorns and that sort of stuff. But for the moment, we're going to use these for food. I think later we'll use them for other things. Now, being a Thursday, we might even be able to catch Robin in the bar. So I keep putting that back in. I actually don't want to put that back in. So we'll see if we can find Robin. Up to 340 wood, so that's really good. At some point I'd like to grab a chest, and I'd like to chuck a chest in the mine, and then a chest down by Willy. So we don't need to worry about inventory when we're there. And if we do get full, we can always just chuck it next to in the mine. So like on the top level next to the mine carts. So instead of having to drop items, we can just jump back up to the top floor and drop those items off. Okay, so is Robin around? I don't see Robin. I'm just going to say hi to all these people. I might have met quite a few of them before, but just in case I haven't. Leah, Pam, Gus, and Emily. Well, Robin wasn't here, but maybe she's here on a Friday night. I think Friday night's probably a bigger night. It's probably too late to catch her now. So I think we'll just go back to the farm, use this last little bit of energy, maybe get a couple more copper bars, and we'll probably head into tomorrow. There's not a whole lot more we can do today. And it isn't raining tomorrow. Okay, so what do we got? Let's just clear out these couple things over here. We don't have our pick, so we can't grab that. We've got that one. 6, maybe these 2, and as a very last one, yep, 1. No more. No more. And good timing, so let's chuck those away, that away. So we just need leeks, and then we can get our seeds. Now, I can't remember what I actually sold, if anything. I don't think I sold anything. I think most of the stuff, yeah, we didn't sell anything. We also didn't get a level, so that's a bit annoying. We didn't even get a forage level. So it's the egg festival tomorrow. Ooh, I might have completely stuffed my gold situation up. And the spirits are annoyed. So I think today what I'm going to do, if the festival actually is tomorrow, so I thought it was the 15th, I don't know why. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to water our plants. Where's my watering can there? And go to Robin, hand this in, and I'm going to try to make as much gold as I can for tomorrow. I probably shouldn't have upgraded my pick, but anyway, these things happen from time to time. I made a bit of a mistake. Alright, so I'll be back in a sec after I've watered all my plants. And I'm back, so I'm gonna... should I check for spring onions? I think I will. So today I think I'm just going to do a massive fishing event, and fish and not even bother selling to Willy. Because really we don't need the gold till tomorrow anyway. So I'm going to try my best to get as much gold as possible. So we might even fish up in this lake, I think. Because I think lakes might give you better gold. I actually don't know. Don't actually know. Actually there's a decent amount of spring onions here, so maybe it was worth it coming down. And we are going to need a little bit of energy for when we're fishing. Yeah, no, this isn't bad at all. About 11. So the question is, do I want to go river or lake? I think I'm going to go the lake. I'm going to go the lake. So I'm not going to sit here and fish through the whole day. I think I'm just going to skip it and I'll do it all off camera. But you'll be able to see what I end up catching, so that'll be good. And a little bit of a horseradish here. I wonder what this guy's got to sell. I don't want to buy anything, but I'm just curious. Coal for 500. Bug meat for 1,000. That's probably the worst possible thing you can get. Oh, coffee seed. They're actually not too bad, but not for what I've got at the moment. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do some fishing. Actually, I'll catch the first one on camera. And I got max, so that's good. But after that, I think I'm just going to do lots and lots of fishing and catch back up with you a little bit later. Hopefully I can at least get up to 2,000 or 3,000 gold. Well, that's not going to count. That's just a piece of driftwood. Come on. Come on, please catch the fish. 106 energy, 1040. It's a Friday. Alright, what do we got? Can I perfect it on the first one and the only one I'm going to do on camera? It's pretty slow. Is this just a carp? Oh no, smallmouth bass. Okay, I'll be back very shortly, guys, and I'll show you what I've caught at the end of the day. And I'm back. I didn't end up going to Robin. I thought I'd try my luck, but didn't really go too well. Only got 11 fish, got a fair chunk of green algae, and a bit of trash. I only got one treasure chest, and that got a skeleton tail. I was like, when I got there, I was like, I wonder if I could get really lucky and get like a diamond or something, but wasn't to be. So probably not the most amount of gold from a fishing trip. I'm a little bit disappointed with that, I guess, but we'll just have to see how these smallmouth bass sell for. Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully they sell for a decent amount. Okay, and while we're here, we might as well do the same thing, and actually, you know what, let's grab a fair bit, because we're just going to keep them on us. Okay, so I'm just going to sell this algae, I think, just because tomorrow is the day, and I'm not going to have enough inventory space, am I? Alright, well, let's make a quick second chest. I'm going to have to organize these later. I'm just going to chuck this one here just to store that. I'm going to put the copper back there. So for tomorrow we're going to need fertilizer, sap, a little bit of that. That'll do. Alright, so look, not the greatest of days. But we'll just have to see how much we've got. We did get level 3 fishing, and we can make crab pots now, so that's not too bad. And how much gold? Look, that's not too bad. 747, not too bad. Not quite going to be able to get 30, but we might be able to get 29. Let's just have a quick look. No, 28. Look, that's not awful. You know, I suppose I would have liked to have kept more, and I probably shouldn't upgrade the pick, but that's okay. We'll just have to see how we go. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this episode, please remember to leave a like and a comment if you can. Besides that, guys, I will see you all in the next episode. See you later. Bye.